the bitch in my program.
Yeah, but shit, but like even if you look at it like with that female, bro, shit, you should be able to get it.
Let's go, Artie.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Oh, we are here. Let's Spittin podcast.
Look, hey, I'm a dog on the beat, bully. I'm a bully spitter, literally. My passenger seat got a bully on. Got a top dollar bitch. Shit 30. And she rich. If you ain't top off, you a bitch. We bout our ends cut and split. I really cut ends when I split. Barber in the act, I keep a clip. Limbo, this is not a rental. I got hella bitches, need a kennel. I got hella bitches trying to breed. Big dog, nigga, need a leash. Doggy style, I'm a dog out. Single, never been in a dog house. I'm a big dog, pet me gently. We'll fry your bitch, he Frenchy. Got your bitch in heat, I'm a stud. Your little bitch is weak, look like pud. Spin the lever, air out your bud. Golden retriever, no air bud. Pockets look like big X, but these clippers don't leave no plugs. Look, hey, I'm a dog on the beat, bully on them. I'm a bully spitter, literally. My passenger seat got a bully on it.
Yo, what's good?
What's going on?
Yeah, man. We here. Bully Spittin podcast. What's the
Yes,
vibes? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let go. I say we're here. We got a lot to talk about today. It's a new chapter. Shit, let's get to it, man. What y'all boys on today, man? Let's roll.
Not much, man. It's your boy CJ. What's up with it?
Yeah. Mosey, General Genetics.
You already know what's going on, man. Low key the bully guy, man.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, boy, how y'all boys? How was y'all week this week, man? Before we start digging into the hot topics, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, mine was pretty good, man. Smash knocked out a couple breedings. Yeah. Shit. Regular.
Yeah.
Shit, all my females that had their first heat, so shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, we don't breed till after 1 year, so yeah, shit, we're gonna get active in the next couple of months, man.
Yeah, I just did a breed in the Russian Red. Took it to my crown granddaughter.
Yeah, you got emotion. Yeah, you found some motion.
One of my Frenchies came in. Might be having to have another little Frenchie little on the floor in just a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you doing? Like you gonna go like big rope? Or?
I think I'm going big rope this time.
Yeah. I like the big rope look.
I think I'm gonna go big rope this time.
Yeah, that shit is.
Oh yeah, shout out my boy KT Clater. I just bought a General Smash daughter. You know what I'm saying? She's looking 7-month-old, look real good. You know what I'm saying?
Hard.
The lilac one?
Nah, she blue.
Okay. I seen you post a lilac one.
Yeah. That was his dog. Matter of fact, that's CJ dog.
Oh, sweet.
Big. That's good shit, man. Well, shit, hey, man, we heard dog. Put this phone down real quick and shit. Let's dig to it. Any new news? You know what I'm saying?
Shit, it's a whole lot of new news. Today's been a wild day, but before we get to today, man, R.I.P. to No Crown. You know what I'm saying?
Say that's crazy, man.
Yeah, but also it's a hell of a day. Bully Bree went and bought his half brother. You know what I'm saying? And he's open. I think he got a couple lock-ins already as of today, but he looked good too. Different top half, same bottom half, different top half. Outcast, I forget who Outcast is off of. Outcast hard, man.
Pimpin' Ain't Easy, I believe. Or
Charles Pimpin' Brown.
Yeah, Charles Pimpin'
Brown.
Yeah.
Produced by Zag, owned by Darren the Eyes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Y'all tap in with Bully Breed, man. R.I.P. No Crown, bro.
Big facts, man. That's a crazy situation.
Crazy.
Man, I'm when you try to get a heads up, man. Be like, hey, bro, you really gotta go out there with your life.
Yeah. Nah, for sure.
So I don't know the severity of what happened. I don't know. Was it a plane situation? Once I heard about it, I said, damn. I was kind of just like, man, another one.
Yeah, man. Another great.
Do y'all know kind of the severity?
I believe he was on a plane. He was doing fine. Dog passed away. I just seen Bully Bree kind of post like a little short, like quick little story. He said the dog was fine, bro. He just went out. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. He said he wasn't like panting or nothing like that. It wasn't. He
Just
just
fell over.
Nah, he was on his lap the whole time. The whole flight, he was on his lap. They had a whole row of seats for him.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it wasn't. He was taking care of that dog. It wasn't like no dog in the bag stuck under the seat. It wasn't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But also, the big. Remember that big ass dog, chocolate dog Hulk.
Yeah.
He passed away. It's a dog named Try Me also passed away. All these dogs, Try Me, and I believe
You talking about Hulk,
that massive dog. Yeah.
Shout out to bro. I forgot his name.
Bro, like that dog, like probably 15 years old though.
Something like that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he been working that bitch since I've been in the game. Like I remember,
I seen him make a post said, he'll be back in 9 weeks. I don't know if he cloned him or
hell
what.
yeah, he did.
You feel me? But that's what I assume. You feel me?
Money big man say,
man, what?
This dog that made you millions. Man, say I'm cloning the shit out of his ass. Yeah, I'm finna replace him tomorrow.
I would have did it a couple of times.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. I'm just kind of still stuck on the crown because it's right here in our backyard, so it's just kind of different. So
yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, we had one. When I say we, I ain't talking about the pit. I'm talking about us.
Yeah,
we had one. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And bro could have just. I just feel like bro,
it was our turn. You know what I'm saying?
Once he got the emotion, he kind of got the friction. Man, the dog was in everybody's mouth. He should have just sat still. And that's.
But do you do that as a stud owner in 2025 when everybody say the dog got to be outside?
You gotta protect your life, your assets.
I understand the aspect, and I understand that's why certain people do what certain people do. But then at the same time, though,
is it the legacy?
What do we do if we sitting at home with the dog all day and he pass away in the cage? I wake up and he going in the cage.
Then too, just to having fun, just to feeling the sport. You know what I'm saying? You want to go out like. I'm telling you, like that's what I'm in my head. I'm saying like, damn man, I miss going to your out of town shows. I miss
for sure
being around.
But I think the thing of it is, I think just being on the road is a lot different from being in an airplane. You know what I'm saying? Traveling with that dog because you can take the anxiety out. You feel me? Dogs driving cars all the time. When you put that dog on the airplane, you're taking a chance every time. Like every time. Like, you just taking puppies on the motherfucker. You get anxiety. Shit.
What's that stuff they get them dogs when they get on planes?
Like
CBD.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't do that.
I don't know. I really don't know. I ain't really asked. That's one of them situations, you know what I'm saying, you kind of, I don't want to just hit you with a bunch of questions, bro. You know what I'm saying, right? In my opinion right now, ain't the time to be talking about who, what, when, where, why, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no money invested in that dog. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
He was on his way up. I tell you that. I don't even be on social media like that. And like the dog was, you was seeing this motherfucker.
For sure.
Hell yeah, you was seeing him.
For sure.
Sure hate that, man. That probably was a little break for him too.
Man, it's like boy was probably getting active. You know what I'm saying? You get to that next ride, you finally get that dog that you finally think can possibly change your life, and then that motherfucker gets took up under you like a rug, man. Like, it happens. But like, I feel like he, you know what I'm saying, he experienced enough in this game to follow back and double back with the half brother. So shit, I don't think it's too far off. It's just that he hit the scene at the right time, at the right moment with the.
Well, it's still going on.
I mean, the dog still no crown, so you know what I'm saying. It's still ain't got no crown in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I think it's important for him to have bought that dog, to got the new dog, because he had a lot of lock-ins on that dog, bro. So he has to fulfill them lock-ins with something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's something new or something he already got. So I think it's another great investment. You know what I'm saying, to fulfill your clients.
Yeah.
And it got to be something of equal or greater value, and that dog is definitely equal or greater value, bro. The structure on that dog's stupid.
On the other one?
Yeah, on there. Yeah.
So that was better.
He like a
I like
a
the
bigger
structure.
version. He just like a tad bit bigger, like
more bone, more head,
bone,
just a little bit more. Yeah.
But he looks just like him. What is he? Black Tri? Like Pop Ball?
He black Tri. Yeah. Pop Ball. Yeah.
Anybody got a picture of him?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Is that the one was sitting on the table and he was just kind of just sitting low?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
But then you also got to think and feel like, damn, like, cause you know these dogs like them dogs be that's his bro. You know what I'm saying? And not only did he lose a business partner, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he lost a friend. You feel me? Like, yeah. So it's just sometimes just be crazy, man. That shit be crazy.
Off Outcast?
But y'all don't think it's crazy that we really can't do all this shit with these dogs like that, dog? Like, that shit don't. Like, that shit crazy, bro.
But he carry everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you think our breed of dog the only ones dying on the plains?
Nah, it's a lot.
No, but they top 5
For sure.
I
think we top 3.
Top 3.
I mean, anytime you're dealing with the bulldog, shit, you know, and high elevation, shit, that is majority of people that move dogs around,
what they call it, a
brachiocephalus, that big fancy word, yeah,
that shit.
You know, you playing with fire, you know, you going to high elevations, you got a dog that got a short palate already. Let's just say he just have a quick panic attack of like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, shit, you damn near can lose the dog. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that's what happened, but you got to know, like, if I got a dog like that, man, I got to keep the dog as comfortable as possible, and we just got to get used to driving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would never, like, a dog like that, I'm gonna just keep him in the same element. We gonna drive. Hey, bro, look, bro, let's patch up some gas money, and we just gonna hit these streets. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, a dog like that ain't breathing hard on a regular. He run around my house. He do cool. He good mood. Bro, I'm gonna take my chance, bro. I probably would have been in the same position. We don't really know what kind of, like, what happened to really be like, damn, I could have did it like this if it was me. You know what I mean? Right. We don't really, cause he ain't really said nothing. At least I haven't heard it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I think I'm taking my chance too.
Yeah, because when it's time to pop out, it's time.
It's time to pop out.
One thing that we all know in this dog game,
time to gotta show up.
Always time to pop out.
Yeah.
So when you get the chance to pop out, you wanna make sure you get out there and do your shit. And it's I'm talking about from everything, bro. I mean, shit, not even just about the money. Just
Now that's the thing about it. You know, you can look at it twofold. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, if you coming at this and you looking at your investment, right? You know what I'm saying? You went to the show. You stole the show already, respectfully. You know, you can keep doing it, but, you know, the mark of the game is to get out there to get the exposure, you know what I'm saying, and let the boy work, you know? You definitely want to keep bring them out to shows and things like that, but, you know, at the same time, you taking a risk with that investment. So, I understand both sides of it. I ain't saying that I wouldn't. I ain't saying I would, but when you looking at it from both aspects and you like, damn, you know, walking around with $100,000 dog, flying on planes and shit, you know.
I understand where you coming from.
You know, it's a lot to kind of, you know, like, you know, you don't got no kids off of them yet. It's like, shit, you know, it's just.
I ain't gonna lie, Tony, but when you do it like that, then what? And I'm saying that because I didn't have a dog die for me taking it 30 minutes up the freeway and back.
Yeah, I feel you.
What do I do if I'm taking a dog to go do a breeding 45 minutes away up the freeway and a dog passes? I mean, I feel like certain shit just gonna happen. I don't care if I'm in a plane, a train, a boat. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, bro. You know what I mean? That's how I personally feel.
Nah, I feel you, man. You know, I just
of course, as human nature, we want to be like, well, shit. That's why I got the alcohol. That's why I got this. That's why I did bop boo bop. But I got preventatives to stop,
to offset it.
Yeah, but shit, whatever's gonna happen, bro.
Nah, for sure. I agree with you, but it's two sides to a coin. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I got hands on both sides, so I agree with you because, you know, it's a part of me that man, you get a dog like that, you want to be at every event. You want to let the world see what you got. You know, on the other hand, it's like, damn, I got this asset.
Yeah. Things are working in your favor.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, like, you one of the most you one of the top dogs in that boy being talked about.
Yeah. You know how hard that is doing this game, and then to get your coach to come with you. Like, you know, the urban guys, black folks and Hispanics was riding. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I think we still is, bro.
Yeah, nah, for sure. But I'm just saying, like, that dog was the one that kind of like the pendulum just changed. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, oh yeah, we finna free start fucking with this dog. When you got certain people call you talking about telling a certain dog ain't shit, and You like, damn, bro, but you know, like, you know, that means his mark is being felt. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I always know when a dog becomes a problem. You know, there's certain people that reach out and want to talk about dogs. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, that dog must mean something now because it's in everybody's mouth. It's in the ones that shouldn't be. It shouldn't be in their mouth at all. You know what I'm saying? But you know, so I just, you know, I'm just mad that he gone. He got away so fast. Did anybody get any litters off of him? Anybody bred to him?
I think Brad bred to him once or twice. Me and CJ was just looking at somebody's bully breed tag. It was fingers crossed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's 3. You know what I mean? It might be more though. Don't
quote, but
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he gonna be in somebody's backyard trying to buy a female. You know what I'm saying? y'all few people that got puppies up off of their dog, man.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, man. He gonna be in y'all backyard trying to buy them females for sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. Like if y'all in the comments, man, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the follow button. That help us out and help y'all too as well. Help us touch the world. You know what I'm saying? So we here, Bully Spittin Podcast. You know the vibes. Yo, my boy CJ.
Yeah.
Man, you know, I mean, I feel like we out the loop, but shit, what's been going on, man?
Man, there's been a lot going on, bro.
Today.
Just today, it's been a lot going on, bro.
What the transpired? I ain't seen nothing.
I actually
either.
got on Instagram today, and then
you know,
I ain't seen no
been a
lives
lot
going on.
Look, I'm gonna say this, man. I said like since I've been bagged off the internet, every time I go tap in, I don't see no lives no more. I be like that, or they finishing, or they just non-existent. Like I don't know. But
Yeah.
Is that
today was the day. If you wanted to see what was going on in the bully world, today was the day to tap into a live, bro. Today was the day.
What happened? Tell me, dog. Like,
hey,
inform us.
Did you catch the Gball side? I didn't catch Gball. Gball and Ryan got into it over blue chips.
Yeah.
Blue chip got about 20 toes. I ain't being funny, fool.
Nah, for real.
Like,
How many you supposed to have?
Time out. What time out?
You said 20 toes?
20 toes.
Man, I'm just
extra.
Listen,
he mean
listen,
extra toes.
listen. We gonna let CJ.
Oh, he got the look.
I literally look.
No. So basically what Ryan explained to me is, the dog has a deformity, right?
Yeah.
He's deformed in the feet. Other than that, he showed the dog on live.
Mm-hmm.
Usually we don't get to see, Ryan's dogs like that, but he showed the dog full side of the dog, front to back on live, and the dog does have bad feet.
Like, what you mean bad feet? Like
bad feet as in it looks like he has a pad on the bottom and the top of his foot.
He got 2 fingernails.
Like 4. It's really like 4. It's like this.
Time out.
It's like this.
So it's a pad on top?
And the pad right here and the pad right here.
How the hell?
It's just too much inbreed. You know, shit happens, bro.
It's inbred shit.
You know, that
inbred.
ain't
Direct.
Did dog or something?
Ryan did.
No,
West Coast Gotti Line Roger did.
Roger did. Yes.
You know, as his partner. But, that to me, that's just too much inbreeding. You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Sometimes you get a dog with a leg that come out the tip of the muzzle.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So when the dog is sold,
they knew that when it was sold, right?
Yeah.
That's what the discrepancy
that's where the problem came in at.
Yeah, nah. If you liked it when it was sold to you, then
keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't wait till somebody else see it and then.
But this is the thing. When they bought the dog and again, this is from Ryan. I was on his live and I asked him these questions.
Did you get Gball side?
Yes, I got Gball side as well, but I spoke to Ryan directly. So Gball can tell his own side, but I spoke to Ryan directly in front of how many other people, 100 some people on a live. And Ryan basically told me that he saw a hard-ass dog off of his dog. He recommended it to Roger. Roger, trusting in, Ryan's word, he bought the dog. Invested the money in the dog. Before the dog landed, which is a problem to me, which we could talk about later, but before the dog landed, he sent the money, all of the money, before the dog landed, before they could see the dog in person. And we're talking about big 5-figure deal.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about
they said number.
69. I heard Roger say out of his mouth 69,000. From what Ryan and Gball say, it was 80,000. But regardless, they sent all of the money before the dog got there. The dog got there, and shit. Roger seen the dog. Roger seen the dog, and he wasn't happy with the dog.
Oh yeah,
but they took the dog.
I mean, but
and they sent the money already.
But you gotta think like this: was he the one? Did Gball deliver, or did he have a flight nanny? You know,
no, he delivered the dog himself.
He delivered the dog himself.
Yeah.
Me personally, if you don't want the dog,
you should have said it then and there.
Leave that motherfucker there.
Yeah.
Now they was trying to say that Gball like swole up at him like nigga, you taking the dog type shit, right? All right, cool. Don't take the dog. If you don't want to fight, nigga, walk off. What you think you gonna punch your head?
In the airport?
Walk off and leave leave the dog. But you took the dog. So now, like,
but the money was already sent.
Don't none of that matter, bro. If it's, bro, I feel like just being a dog breeder, bro. If
you gotta see that, bitch.
You buying the dog come, even at the airport.
Yeah.
Like, bro, really, like for real, like who you done seen the pictures? You know the dude produced some nice dogs. Everything is in the works. You gonna really eyeball this dog down when you get to the house. You ain't finna just pull him out and just
you finna check it out.
I ain't gonna lie.
The feet, bro, you saw that. So I think that was the reason why he said he didn't want the dog, right?
Yeah.
But now, like I said, bro, even if Ryan, I don't know what I didn't hear Gball's story, but this from what I'm hearing on the live with Ryan and them, if Gball swole up at you and I'm whatever, don't want to fight, whatever it is, I turn it down, right? Leave the motherfucking dog. Don't take the dog, nigga. Yeah. Leave the dog. Nah, I'm cool, bro. And figure out how you gonna get your money back.
Yeah.
That I'm showing you that I don't want this motherfucker. Once I take that dog, I kind of like now it's my word versus yours, nigga. Cause nigga, when you took that dog, I'ma say, nah, you said you wanted that motherfucker. You took the dog.
I bet he
why you take it?
Yeah.
That's what I'ma say.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Me, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay for your plane ticket, the dog plane, however it go, I'm gonna pay for it. If I choose to buy the dog, that money there go towards
low key.
Play.
Low key.
You
spent hold on.
I'm not.
You spent $80,000 on the dog, and you don't take a $500 flight to go see that motherfucker.
Shit,
for sure.
Ain't got say,
man. But then too that all
let's keep it real, bro.
That all comes with having the people that you have in your corner. You know what I'm saying? The people that you have in your corner. You know, somebody should have said something.
It's up to whoever is putting that purchase together, whoever plans on breeding the dog, whoever plans on keeping the dog, to go see that dog in person before any money gets sent.
That's just like us, if we all in the same camp and we know you finna do a big move like that. Like, nigga gonna tell you, like, bro, let's go see the dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, fact.
But hold on.
We was doing that with just breeding to dogs.
But look at this, though. Hold on. We talking about us, right? We talking about West Coast Gotti line and Ryan Gillum not going to see a dog that they spending $80,000 on.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about us. And I ain't shitting on us.
Nah, for
but
sure.
Yeah.
We talking about a different level of some shit right now. I ain't spent no $80,000 on a dog. I ain't finna cap. I ain't spent no $80,000.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
I done spent $80,000 on dogs for sure.
I personally think they should have got on that $500 flight, like you said.
Yeah, for sure.
But like I say, hey man, it's everybody, people that's in your corner. Goddamn me, somebody should have stepped up and said something.
Nah, big facts.
Yeah, somebody should have said something.
Because it's only up to, I ain't gonna lie, it's only up to Gball to come through with the dog.
Yeah. After that, money spent. Damn.
Yeah.
That's in my opinion. Like,
I just, you know, shit.
And you know, it's hard when you dealing with spending that type of money. Then you want your money back. Now you got to deal with lawsuits. So now you got to go through. Now you damn near.
What's the calling number? What's the calling number one more time?
Subpoena this man down here, or you gonna have to go down there and file with the courts. All type of shit.
Yo, Spider, what's that?
214.
You're gonna come out way more money.
660.
Yeah, but when I sue you, I'm gonna sue you for all that. I'm gonna sue you for the plane tickets. I'm gonna sue you for the representation. Whatever it is that's going on, yeah, it's not just $80K no more.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm finna sue you for everything. Stress, the whole play. Yeah, I feel like I've been robbed.
Since we talking about
what is it one more time, Spider? My bad, man.
214 997-1660.
Since we talking about suing, man, let me get to these shout outs, man, before we get sued. We got Chip, shortstop of Bullies, with a $4.99 donation. Shortstop of Bully Camp, tuned in every Wednesday. Love, fellas. Shout out DNA, Houston, Southside Exotics. We got Family Bully Kennel with a $5 donation. Shout out Bully Spin Podcast. November 15th, the Bully Shakedown, Monroe, Louisiana. We got Spectrum Bullies with Go Crazy with a $9.99 donation. Say Go Crazy took the show past weekend in Cali. Structure wins over color every time. Keep an eye out. Lilac Tri Boy, AP Go Crazy, son. Saint Producer locked in. Okay. Yo, what's going on? Who we got on the phone? It's the Bully Spin Podcast.
This ain't nobody, man. Gball Exotic.
Okay. What's going on?
Mike? Boy, you call fast. My dog, what's up, baby? Talk to us.
What's the deal, man?
What's going on? Talk to us, man. What's the word, man? You know, I got one side of the story. I couldn't catch your lie today, man.
Yeah. I didn't even know this shit was cracking off. To be honest with you, but
it's been going up.
Shit, I ain't even think it was cracking like this either, though. For real. Like, just being honest, shit kind of hit the fan just because Ryan owed Roger money for Blue Chip. Roger didn't want Blue Chip because of the feet. It's several dogs out here in the bully game
that got them
that has this issue with the heavy inbreeding. Mm-hmm. It's a few people. You know, Ryan didn't already call one of them out. I ain't gonna speak on that. I'll let him do that. But it's several people that got this, and it's not saying like nobody tried to hide it. But I showed Roger this dog and Ryan on video the whole time. Who gonna pay $80,000 for a dog and not like see the dog?
There we go.
I'm lost.
Yeah,
come on.
And just being real, he told the live earlier that he called Gball. He wanted to buy a female, so that's cool. He say, I get off the phone. Ryan called me. And he said, hey man, he got this male. You need to buy this male. I didn't call West Coast Gotti line. I didn't call Ryan to say, hey, sell this dog for me. Ryan wanted that dog. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Ryan didn't have the money or what went on, but Roger paid Gball for that dog. Y'all still there? Y'all can hear me?
We listening. We listening. Yeah.
It's your time to sell.
Yeah, we don't want to get nothing mixed up. You know what I'm saying?
When this whole time I'm showing the dog, say, Ryan, like, you know, the feet. Ryan see this dog all the time. You know, I'm fucking with him. I'm showing him dog. Why would he tell somebody to buy this dog if he ain't seen it?
Yeah. Because he wanted it.
So he wanted the dog, bro. I don't really think he had the bread to get it, because if he had the bread to get the dog, if Roger say, Gball, I don't like this dog because of the feet, me and Ryan already discussed it, because there are several other dogs that have this issue that's older than Blue Chip. Mm-hmm. This ain't just happened with Blue Chip. You follow me?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's so. It happened with other camps.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Ryan, the people that maybe even knew about it, they say, man, that's just a cosmetic issue. I fuck with the dog. When you go to the vet, it's not actually called maybe what they trying to call it, but my vet, I go to a repo vet and they say like the it's like a double D-claw or do-claw or whatever they call it.
Right.
And they say, just being real, it's two sets of like nails on like one toe, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
If you kind of read up on it, it says heavy inbreeding, certain styles of dogs, you can occur this.
Yeah.
They said it's not a big issue. Cosmetically, people might not like it because of the look, but they say you clip the one set of like claws, and then it's good. The nails, you clip the nails, you good. It doesn't really fuck with the dog.
Yeah.
Now the other little piece on the top, something they said, like I couldn't understand what they was telling me about it, but they let me know that it wasn't like hereditary or like it just looked bad. It's not
bad.
Fucked up for the dog.
Yeah. Mm.
Just
there
clearly
is
the dog can still walk and run. We've seen the dog move. Clearly, it's still functional.
It's still functional.
Mm-hmm.
I played the video where Ryan is like, man, I love this dog. It's functional. It move around, this, that, and the third. But going back to the selling the dog at the airport, Ryan says, Gball, you get on the plane. Don't worry about this. I'll straighten this out. Me and Roger's supposed to be co-owning this dog. So Ryan already owed him some money. You see what I'm saying? And Ryan says, well, if you don't like it, or if I have this, you can get the procedure done to get it whatever fixed. If you don't like it, I'll just buy the dog from you. So at this point, I'm understanding what Roger's saying, and I didn't try to flick you on no dog because you could have easily told me no, but Ryan wanted the dog, and he told you he'll straighten you out.
Oh, so this is more of a Ryan thing versus a Gball thing.
Versus Gball thing, because
this is a Ryan.
If Ryan didn't like the dog and Roger doesn't like the dog, okay, Gball don't have the money on him. You send that dog with Gball back to the crib, and y'all just bash me from the crib. You can pull up on me and say I owe you fucking $80,000. You can do all this extra shit, but y'all didn't do that. Roger gave me another $8,000 at the airport that I went home with because they didn't want me to fly with a lot of money. So they sent me home after you saying you didn't like the dog. Ryan squashed everything. You still sent me home with cash money. How does that work? If I'm unsatisfied, I don't care if I owed you $50. Shit, you ain't getting that. I ain't happy.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. Being real. If he would have sent that dog back with me, just being real, y'all know I would have showed the dog. I ain't hiding that fucking dog. That's the dog I'm gonna have to come outside with. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what. That's
this is
what
the narrative.
If you didn't want the dog, no matter what you try to say, whether you say Gball swelled up at you or what, leave the fucking dog and figure how you gonna get your 80 later.
Yeah.
If that's what happened, you know what I'm saying?
But to leave with 8,000 more.
But
he left with 8,000.
Like they sent him 72. They owed him 8,000.
Oh shit.
So when he came, he's saying like, shit, why y'all send me? Why y'all give me 8,000 then?
Yeah.
If anything, y'all need to be working on. Y'all don't want the dog. Why y'all ain't working on getting the 72 back?
Yeah.
But instead, y'all gave me the 8.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, that's kind of
the narrative being spent though is like it was a surprise that the dog looked like that. And whatever. But I think the real problem is the dog ain't producing no semen.
What?
So
the dog is dead.
How you know?
I mean, they showed it on live today.
They showed what semen on live?
They showed blue chip semen. Supposedly is blue chip semen. He has no swimmers, no nothing. Is water.
Did he
water. He a year. Did he show you old? I mean, Gball on the live. He
hold up. Did he show you a pool?
No, he ain't show no pool on the live.
Did he put it on the screen?
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't him. It was somebody he sent the box to.
That ain't what Gball asked. And Gball
that ain't valid.
No, that's and I answer your question. No, he didn't. Somebody else did that he sent the box to.
The Gball's asking, did you see him pull blue chip and put it on the screen right then?
No, I did not. I did not. I ain't gonna cap.
That's what you pretty much asking, right?
Yeah. Cause it's many of things.
So
we transpired with him sending.
Yeah, so the box could have broke. The seal could have. Yeah, it could have leaked. There's a lot of shit that could have transpired with that. So yeah. Unless you're doing a live,
but they saying you should at least seen the dead semen.
So look. So check this out. Yeah. This was in like January. I know everybody knew the big spiel that went on about it, and he was supposed to get the dog semen analyzed. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just being real, I showed the live. He sent me a pool. It's a 2 cc's cloudy blue chip semen.
Mm-hmm.
So just being real, if he ain't producing semen, why you send me the video saying blue chip semen? See what I'm saying?
Was it cloudy? Was it cloudy? Did he put it under the microscope with the cloudy? Well, most of the time, cloudy is working. Cloudy is working.
So,
for my
well, here's the fucked up thing though. When he sent in the semen, damn, motherfucker just calling the shit out of my phone. Hey, my bad. Look, the semen, the semen that he sent me, he bred his female with it. So if the semen is no good, why you breed your female with it?
That makes sense.
Mo, y'all gonna breed a female?
I don't know, cuz like damn.
I'm not shooting knowingly dead semen of my dog.
I ain't shooting no dead semen of my dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit crazy.
I don't care how cloudy it is.
Say, when I go to the vet and they do it, I have my vet to call them and talk to them. Yeah. I don't even want to be the one to tell you,
because I don't want you to think I'm bullshitting. Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna have that vet go call up there, call them and talk to them. Let them know what's going on.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. Man, it's so many.
Yeah, but to answer your question, I'm not shooting no dead semen up none of my dogs.
Yeah, I ain't shooting.
Hey, look. For that to happen in January,
I'll shoot weak semen, but just
so
dead
this is
semen,
an ongoing situation.
But there's dead. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. For that to happen in January, the dog should be, even if that was weak semen, it should be at bare minimum weak, but it should be stronger by now. 3-4 months later.
So, like I said, with the breeding, he said it was chip semen. He bred a female with it. I wouldn't have done that. Just being real, if you pull the dog for the third time and you got cloudy semen, shit, why not analyze it or get it tested? Throw it on the screen, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this:
why you?
If just say okay, they FaceTime you, they at the vet, they get the dog pulled. Let alone just the problem with them not liking certain features of the dog, but if they get this dog pulled and the semen is not working, do you refund them or do you just?
Hold on. They sold this dog as a puppy before it could even think of it.
That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. You still can stand on product like that. Like you can stand on product like as in, hey man,
you sell a 3-month-old puppy and they end up not making semen. You giving them their money back?
You can give them their money back. You can give them another dog. I done seen people that sell dogs where the female have prolapse to where you can't breed this motherfucker. Prolapse big ass goddamn. You're a softball. You know what I'm saying? To where they, hey man,
this all can't work.
I might can't give you your money back, but look here, man, I got another female in the cut. If you don't like her, well, hey man, you want to breed to my stud. Like, do you compensate the people? These people spending $80K, you gonna compensate them, or is you just gonna let this the move?
So look, let me ask y'all though, and I'm all about like trying to fix shit, but what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, right? Yeah. So you get the dog. We agree to get the semen analysis. Gball ain't never seen the semen analysis. You pulled the dog and you showed me good semen. Supposedly, you didn't put it on the scope. You taking lock-ins, you breeding your dog, and you shipping boxes with this semen. And now you want to say it ain't no good. How would y'all feel?
I feel played. I feel
the same way you feel.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel a certain type of way. Just because I feel like he playing my money.
So like, just being real,
don't you have people that locked into that dog from you, like directly through you before you sold the dog?
So the dude that me and like a dog, man, that was one of my boys, man. Just being real, he was one of the people that locked in with Gball. But what Ryan was doing was he was doing them specials. You lock in American boy, you get blue chip. You get American boy. So now you got these people.
Hold on, one person. What you say?
No, you cut out. You cut out.
What do you say? You say if you get the special, he get American boy and what?
You get 2 for 1.
Okay.
You follow me?
That's a cool promotion.
Which that's a good move. Hey, look,
that's a cool deal. It's a cool promotion deal.
Yeah, but
giving that his partner.
Yeah.
Look. That's good though, but here's the problem. Like a dog, I thought he was a stand-up individual. You locked in with blue chip the first week. You buy the 2 for 1 special, but you use your blue chip credit through Ryan, not Gball. You You see what I'm saying? That's how they playing me. You feel me?
He locked in through you, but didn't do the full breeding.
So he pretty much
he look.
Yeah, he got it front end, but not the back
end.
No. He got one credit with Gball, and then he got another credit with Ryan that he bought in the 2-for-1 special.
Mm-hmm. So he's gonna breed to blue chip twice.
Yeah, he gonna use.
He got two breeds to
no. Listen to me. He using Ryan's because now Gball don't get no money. So you got
he
Ryan
locked into the dog through you first.
Yeah, he cheated. He just
he locked into the dog through me first.
He didn't do nothing wrong though.
He cut you out the deal.
He definitely
cut him out.
Look. He cut me out the deal because if I say, Tone, I'm gonna see you locked in through such and such, but I got this dog. I got you locked in with me, but if it don't work, I got this other one I'm gonna send you that's gonna back it up. Which dog you going with? Which breed you doing?
You going 2-for-1 or you going for the one hit wonder? Damn.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
That's tough.
So it's a strategic move on the other party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's on the other party.
I'm a locking American boy.
But look,
yeah, I got him locked in with G.
That's like Walmart taking out a corner store.
He got this deal going on over here.
Where I can get his daddy.
I might as well go and do that. I keep this on the back end. So it's still good.
So look.
Man,
but I ain't gonna use that one right now. I'm gonna use this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Gball he was supposed to get his money first before anything.
No, because he doing two different business transactions.
I know, but that takes him out the deal from taking the money that he.
No, not if he want to use blue chip again.
But he ain't. But he got that higher price.
You can't really tell somebody when they can use their lock in with you, right?
Yeah.
Nah.
But look. That's cool. You can't tell nobody to do it.
Yeah.
But Gball could probably have the same option, but I didn't sell him the 2-for-1, and I can't back him up with no American boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how you look at it?
I ain't no.
How you look at it? You just got the lock in. Even if he don't choose to use the dog, you ain't get the back end. But shit, that's free paper.
Low key, that's cool though. But just being real.
Yeah,
he cut me out. But at the same time, this money that you getting, if you would pay Roger ain't got no problem because Roger don't want the dog. You told him that you was gonna straighten him out about the dog.
Yo.
Now you can't straighten Roger out. So now you throwing this shit on Gball.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit wild. Yeah.
And he throwing it. So am I hearing correctly? He throwing it on you by having this motherfucking deal that's cutting you out.
Nah, he ended because
right now, Ryan complaining about the feet. But if Ryan was complaining about the feet at the beginning, low key, why wouldn't they send Gball home with the dog? Why would Ryan say, "I like the dog, I love the dog, I want the dog"?
Yeah.
You feel me? It wasn't no issue with Ryan with the feet. Now he trying to make it an issue with Roger because you owe Roger this money.
Now Roger making it a problem. Because he didn't want to pay full price for the dog. So all in all, he really just making up an excuse just to
all in all.
Back.
Making up an excuse to get his paper back because Ryan already supposed to have been and straighten him out.
I'm with you. Now that's for sure a day problem.
That's a day problem. That's not a yo problem.
If they can't, because you gotta have. I mean, with just being a good person, okay, let's just say you have a little sympathy for Roger because Roger kind of getting done wrong in his situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he fucked the.
If he finessed, regardless,
the play is fucked up. So okay, well let's just say he say, well man, even if I did want the dog ain't producing semen. All I could do is video call you.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So and how we make it true is you go to the vet. Even if you're not on FaceTime, you doing a video of them collecting the dog, them putting it on the semen. They putting the semen on the scope. Okay, so if it's not working, then what you do?
Shit, low key. I think you may be missing what I was saying at the beginning though. Like you then bred the dog to your females. You then took more lock-ins on the dog, and you shipping boxes.
But
and
did
now
they?
you want to
But
come
did
back
they
and
take?
say,
Did any of them take?
just being real, I don't know. I ain't seen the information. I don't know what's up.
Yeah, I damn near.
I'm gonna need some track record.
Even with the
but
lock-ins,
this is also the problem too, because
even with the
Gball got
lock-ins, it'll be
lock-ins.
their problem.
Gball got his own lock-ins he got to fulfill, so he should be notified when that dog is ready, so he can fulfill the people that locked in through him. That's also his issue.
So how many
Gball? Right,
but by chance, how many people do you have locked in on Blue Chip? Just yourself.
I showed the list. I got 17 people on my list.
17 people locked in. What price did they lock in at?
I got half at $1,250 with the $250 lock in, and then I have half at $1,500.
But I mean, really, don't
locked in at $250.
Don't none of that matter. It really just like, bro, y'all. I feel like it should be like this. Y'all stuck with the dog.
It do matter if he's sending boxes off the dog and Gball can't get his shit off the dog.
The only reason it matters, and I'm saying something, if they would have cashed me out for the dog, hear me out. If they would have cashed me out and they didn't owe me nothing, why would Gball be on here talking about some lock-ins? It was included in the price, bro. I'm just trying to get my little cash that is owed to me. But far as me collecting it, it ain't on Roger now because him and Ryan then made another play because he didn't want the dog. Ryan's supposed to straighten him. So Ryan ain't straighten him, bro.
Well, let me ask you this. Who did you do business with? Because at this point,
I did.
Go ahead.
I did business with Roger. Roger paid
all right, so
me
Ryan don't matter.
Oh,
Ryan don't matter. Whatever Ryan,
but
he the facilitator of the deal.
He still don't matter. He don't matter because he not the one that did the business with.
But he got the dog.
Maybe that doesn't matter. That's on Roger. That don't got nothing to do with G. You see what I'm saying?
So look. I said earlier, and I showed the messages where I talked to Roger, and this is why I said I ain't no fool by far. I talked to Roger, and I'm like, what's going on? And he was like, man, you sold me the fucked up dog. You can buy this dog back. Give me my money. So I hit up Ryan. And I say, hey, Ryan, Roger saying I can buy that dog back. He said, ain't nobody getting that dog. I already straightened Roger out. Still to this day, Roger saying he ain't straightened him out.
But see, that's the thing. That's
between them.
Problem.
That's their problem. That ain't your problem.
That's a day problem. So Roger, if you can physically show me that this dog don't work, no matter if you took whatever it is, they gonna have to deal with it. They gonna have to refund that money to them folks if them lock-ins is not fulfilled. They gonna have to do that. That's not, even if you get the dog back, it's not gonna be your responsibility to deal with anything that they got going that's locked in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you saying that's the same on their side? If they got the dog, they don't have to.
They bought the dog.
They
with the
will
credits.
because they bought the dogs. They bought the dog, knowing that he have credits on that dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That was included in the ticket. And
for sure.
Just so y'all understand, I had a female that I wanted $15K. I threw her in because they was buying Blue Chip. It's his little maid sister for $10K. So Roger got a whole female over there that he happy as fuck with, that he ain't saying nothing about.
Give me everything. Give me the whole package back.
I heard Roger say earlier she's perfect. She's fine.
Yeah.
I heard him say
and
that
that's
earlier.
cool, but give me, cause bro, this is a whole bundle deal. That from what I'm hearing, this is a whole package. You feel me? Nah, we gonna break this whole situation down to where whatever, we gonna let's dissect this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it seemed like. It seemed like the problem is really not being dissected for real.
That's my question to Gball. What can resolve this for you to where you got no problems, everything is good, it's water under a bridge? What's the solution for you?
For him to talk to Roger and not talk to Ryan?
No.
Or just get cash.
But here's the thing, though,
let him hear what he say. What's the solution?
When you talk to Roger already saying he don't want the dog, Gball, let me get my bread and you can have the dog back, because he didn't like it from the jump because of the feet. Mm-hmm. But Ryan wanted this dog, so he said, we not letting Gball leave with this dog, basically. I'll give you the money. I'm taking the dog. That's why Ryan has the dog. Ryan's supposed to be getting Roger his bread. So far as fixing the situation, talking to Roger, just being real, that's over with because he made another play within the play to sell it to Ryan.
Yeah. Oh, they ain't got nothing
That's
to do
how
with
it
it.
So you basically saying
you
basically saying after he basically sold the dog to Ryan, y'all deal is over and done with.
Yeah.
That's to me because now, like, far as me really communicating and far as owing somebody, I don't owe Ryan nothing because he ain't put no money up. And the person that spent the money, he didn't want the dog, but the person that set up the deal said they'll take care of the deal.
Right.
That's how I show hands, bro. Yeah, that's between them. They got to figure that out. That's they shit. That's their bed.
It is.
Cause like, what you gonna do?
But
what you gonna do? You can't. You don't got the dog. You can't. The owner, the person that's supposedly purchased the dog, don't want it, and the person that it's just too many sides that ain't got you a part to it.
For one, it shouldn't have been a third party.
It should have been a singular deal.
If that's his kennel
Why
partner,
co-owns always go bad?
Whoever. It's not even a co-own.
It is. It's not.
It ain't no money. It's not no money involved.
Hey,
No, it is. It's a lot of money involved.
It's not no money involved for Ryan.
Yeah, for him.
Ryan ain't put no.
He
Ryan is
supposedly
calling the shots, but he's not.
Man, that was
putting
two
no
deals.
money in.
Sound like an investor
That was
situation.
2 deals. Gball and Roger did a deal. The deal was over. Ryan turned around from what I'm taking from Gball. Ryan turned around and say, "Hey, Roger, let me get the dog." That's something different.
Yeah.
Them two
So
different deals.
like you said, it's over and done
so
with. My deal was done. Y'all made your own deal.
Ryan ain't gave him his money, so now he trying to put it back on Gball.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie to you, this.
and now
Is that-
trying to
is
put
that
it back
it?
on me.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Is
it
that
is.
it?
Yes.
Because
And now,
Ryan is saying, I'm gonna take care of you, West Coast Gotti Line, I'm gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He need to get up with because it's. I mean, it's just one of those things, man. If I tell Mo say, man, I really don't like the dog, and I say, well, shit, nigga, I like the dog, but I ain't got the paper right now, man. Go on buy this dog, and I'm gonna give you the paper back next week.
Yeah,
type shit.
And I'm gonna give you the paper back next week. So Ryan okay, well, I want my money back because this nigga didn't follow through with what he had going. Oh no, that's on y'all.
That's between us. That don't got nothing to do with who sold us the dog. That's between us.
The only time I feel
hear
like that it
people-
involves G is if the semen ain't doing what it do.
But low key, I'm with you on it, and I agree respectfully with it. But they been, and I'm not saying they, but Ryan been pulling on that dog. He been fucking breeding that dog, doing all type of shit with that dog.
So
and as far as saying the semen, then where he could have fucked this shit up because you been pulling this dog since January or December, and you ain't never showed no semen analysis, bro.
And this dog just turned a year old.
But
is that right? Am I right?
He should be in his prime right now.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
How old is the dog,
honest,
G-Ball?
bro,
How
like,
old is the dog?
The dog turned a year old, I think, last week.
Ooh, that mean
And he was pulling the dog in January.
He was pulling the dog in January.
So that make the dog 7-8 months.
7 months.
Say that again.
Like
That makes the dog eight months, maybe 9 months to pull
He
the
was
dog.
like,
huh?
Yeah, he pulled the dog.
That's what I'm saying.
I got it
8,
in my
9 months.
phone.
Perfect.
Yes.
You pulling the dog at 8, 9 months,
Yeah.
Mo?
That's when you post the dog. 8 months.
Yeah, I was getting him off at 7.
And look,
Mo Fetty had his first one.
And-
7.
Yeah.
That's a little dog, bro.
it wouldn't.
It's supposed to take
Ryan
8
saying
months.
like it ain't no semen, but I showed the live video where he pulled the dog and he say it's 2 cc's cloudy without being tested. I think he's ready. Whatever the hell he said.
That was on the story,
Look,
right?
Just being real. Why didn't you analyze that sample?
I don't know, man. That shit crazy, bro. I don't
You
know.
didn't. You low key.
Yeah.
You saying this some fire sample right here. This is what you should be testing. Instead, you breed your dog with it.
Yeah. Nah, that ain't how you.
And you saying you saying he's supposed to be testing it?
Nah, he need to test it before you put it in.
No, he's saying he need to be testing it so before they start taking more lock-ins, before they start sending boxes, before right? Am I right, G-Ball?
Just before you
That's all I'm saying though.
Yeah.
You want to test the dog. Like before you
You want to test the
You want
semen.
to test it out.
Mhm.
You can look at it and see if it's cloudy, but to make sure.
Yeah.
Like, it could be cloudy and still be 44%.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But it can be cloudy and swimming like crazy, but it might not ship well.
That type of shit. Too.
So people want to keep playing with me, and like I said, once I say all this stuff, I'm done with it. Ryan, you can keep trying to sabotage me or whatever, but if you sending out blue chip semen and you got to send an American boy valve, shit, how like, are you testing both valves? Are you analyzing the semen at all, or are you just shipping it?
So you saying he's sending blue chip
and
then sending American boy for backup just in case blue chip don't work?
Or not?
But I'm saying though,
That's
like
what
if you
Ryan
able,
said.
if you able to ship out American boy semen and it's good, and you looking at it, so you shipping out semen without looking at it? Yeah, do y'all understand what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
I definitely get where you saying.
I'm here with you. Shit, it's just I'm just flabbergasted.
You got to look at it.
I don't have no
But
anybody that I've ever bred to,
keep trying to put
anybody that I ever bred to, they gonna put a little drop on her. Hey, boop boop. Hey man, this is such and such on March 5th at 10 o'clock. This is bamboo semen going to low key.
Mm-hmm.
Ship it up, package it up, ship it up. It's gone.
So he got his boy heavy cap meat,
capping it off, and then it's on his way to you. No, they ain't doing that. I don't have to do.
You send it.
Say it again.
You sending out 3 and 4 boxes. You sending out 3 and 4 boxes. You splitting semen, bro. You have to put that shit on the glasses to see.
Yeah, for sure. Cause I don't have somebody pull a dog. I don't have somebody pull a dog, and the semen was good, and it got to me, and it was bad. But I can't go bash this man and say, "Oh, then you sending me bad semen." Like, no, somewhere in the line it was the dog had good semen.
But you would never know if it didn't have good semen if it didn't get tested.
Yeah, you got to test it before it leave you, and you got to test it after you get it.
Yeah,
that's just how you do it.
So if you saying blue chip semen ain't no good, how would you know if like you didn't test it? Yeah. But you shipping it out with the American Boy box at the same time.
Sure.
You shipping both valves at the same time, but you telling people and me that blue chip ain't got no semen. If you testing American Boy shit, you can fucking test blue chip semen, bro. I don't want to hear that.
For sure.
You fucking playing games with people, trying to say that the semen ain't no good because you trying to breed to the dog when all you had to do was from the beginning at 9 or 10 months get the semen analyzed instead of using the semen on your females and taking more lock-ins on the dog and shipping out boxes with the dog.
Yeah.
Man.
So just being real with y'all.
Sound like your hands washed with it, Gball. That's what it sounds like.
Solo, I told people, I got the people that locked in was people that I know and they understand how dude been trying to play me.
Mm.
And just being real, I've been real quiet and trying to be solid because I fucked with Ryan. And I did a lot of breeds. We got some money. We produced some nice dogs.
Mm.
The feet issue with the dog, Ryan knew. And he said, Gball, he knew about this. Gball, it ain't an issue. It ain't an issue. So the whole time when we get to the airport, he basically telling me, I'm showing Roger this dog, y'all. Who in the hell gonna buy a dog that they ain't been seeing? I'm talking to these motherfuckers on the phone. Anytime they send me money, I'm showing them the fucking dog. I'm talking around with this dog. They knew. I'm not saying Roger fully knew about the feet, bro. Ryan would kept it on the low because no matter if Roger didn't like the feet, Ryan wanted that dog.
Regardless.
Yeah, regardless. Right.
Regardless.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, man. That's a whole lot of shit going on.
So he can get on here and he can get on these lives and say whatever. I got screenshots and I got videos of everything that's going to knock everything he's saying. Don't try to paint Gball as a bad person or a scam artist when I didn't scam y'all.
Facts. I feel you on that.
Oh, man, now the dog ain't producing no semen. Shit, you've been fucking with the dog for 4 or 5 months trying to breed the dog.
You ain't never put the shit on the scope. You sending it out with American boy Semen. You ain't putting that shit on the scope. Come on, bro. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm saying I don't care about the lock-ins.
Yeah.
I don't care about the lock-ins because the people that I talk to, they cool about the plan A or B that I made when I shouldn't have to. And one of my plans is using a dog where it's the same blood, but I'm going to have to lose money on it because I got to use somebody else's shit.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So to cover my people, if that's the choice they want, or it's something else brewing, they already know, just wait on it. So, like, for my people, I'm cool with it. But you know what happens now and why they so mad is because now all this shit that you've been swindling people, it came from the front. This don't fuck with Gball money now. It's fucking with y'all money because now y'all worried if people gonna breed to the dog. That's why I never said nothing about the feet because I wasn't trying to fuck their money up, bro. Not saying it was something that I was trying to hide, but y'all got the dog now.
Yeah.
So for everybody that I keep saying, come in here, Ryan, clear your name. If the dog had a heart murmur, where's the paperwork? You never took the dog to the paperwork. I'm going to say this. The dog flew from Kentucky to Dallas to California. Then Ryan took the dog and flew it back to West Virginia. If that dog had a stage 4 heart murmur, I go to a repo vet. I put this on my kids. Gball would have not wasted his time flying that dog over there and risk losing that dog. I'd have drove that motherfucker to Cali.
Nah, facts.
There's nothing wrong with that dog. He was using that shit as an excuse and spreading it around the people so he can use that as an excuse not to pay Roger his money. While they're giving him time to pull the dog, use the dog, get him some breeds off the dog.
Damn. Yeah. Damn.
Well, it's
so all you people that's just trying to come at Gball, I appreciate the Bully Spittin podcast for letting me get on here.
Yeah, man.
And kind of speak what I need to speak. But I show videos and I show messages.
Yeah.
That's facts. If they can't show no facts, I don't care who you are. I respect Roger as a breeder, but as a man and what y'all pulling, I can definitely not respect that.
Nah, facts. I feel you on that.
Hell yeah, Gball. Hey, Gball, we definitely appreciate you, bro.
Shit.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Shit, I didn't want to take up this much time, but I appreciate y'all.
Nah, man. It's good because you know a lot of times people don't get to hear the other side, bro. And we want to definitely have both sides so that whoever they could pick sides or figure how they want to figure it out. But we didn't want you to come on here and not get your point across or your viewpoint.
For sure.
Yeah, because that's old. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just one side to one story. So
that's a fact.
For sure, man. I appreciate y'all, bro.
Be safe, my boy.
For sure.
Keep doing your thing.
Keep making it bad.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sheesh. Damn.
Yeah, man, that's
crazy. In the dog game,
dog world.
It's
two,
hey, man,
it's
three sides.
It's three sides.
But two sides and then the truth, and a lot of shit match up, man. You know what I'm saying?
I just honestly feel like, bro, Roger shouldn't have let Ryan quarterback that play.
Hell nah. It's his money. He should.
I can't let Mo quarterback 80 bands.
It's not happening.
I can't let him do
It's not happening. I don't give a fuck.
I don't care how good
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I'll fuck with Mo tough. I'll fuck with you tough.
Mo, you ain't good for the 80s,
I'm
baby.
sorry.
Hell no. I was born in the 80s, but you ain't good for the 80s, baby.
Right.
What's good, fellas? How's it going, man?
Ryan fucking Gillum, man. We didn't even hear the fucking phone ring, man. What's going on? Live on the Bully Spittin podcast.
Just trying to get my voice back. What you guys got going on?
We just
trying to
watch the quarterback play.
Hey, look, Ryan. We want to hear.
All right, let's have it.
Give us. We already know how you coming. Give us the short story.
Yeah,
we know how you coming.
Nah, man, I ain't even gonna yell or nothing. I ain't got no voice left. But this is how it is. You know, we kept it quiet because Gball was trying to sell that dog, the mom to that dog on the live last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we told Gball we gave you an extra credit to try to repay. He did the breeding, but we ain't heard nothing back from Gball for almost a year. You know what I mean? Gball started fighting. Now, if you remember on Roll Tide Live, you know, I told him, I said, you don't want it to come out, I'll euthanize the dog. I'll put the dog down. I don't give a fuck. I said, you ripped us the fuck off, and you know what you did. And I tried to bite my tongue to keep it out there, so I was trying to keep it out. And then he'd hit us up, man, oh, man, we ain't trying to say nothing, you know what I'm saying? Trying to protect his shit. But I know he's going on here saying, I shipped the dog out, I did this. Well, when Like a Dog bought a dog credit off of me, he bought a dog credit off of me, all right? And he bought one off of him. But this is what I'm trying to say. I said, look, the dog's not ready. I said, it doesn't matter if I test it here or not. We haven't had a time to test this dog's semen. We haven't had time to check it with each extender that it could possibly be shipped with. So we can't honestly tell you that the dog's ready now. But he said, man, my bitch is ready. I said, all right, well, we're going to do it. But before I did that to him, Gball said, well, we ain't never did no semen breedings or nothing. Well, Virus Line and Gball got on here. I did the exact same thing to them. I said, look, I even showed fucking Mike Virus Line. I said, look, the dog's not ready. I even went through and pulled the dog in front of him and showed him everything. I said, the dog don't even have no semen to spin down. I even spun it down. I said, there's no semen in here. Look, turn your camera on. There's nothing in this motherfucker. I said, but I'm going to send it to you. Right? If that's what you want. He said, no, I ain't going to do it this time. The first time we sent it to him, he had to vet test it 2 or 3 times. There was only 3 or 4 sperm in the whole collection. Gball didn't tell you that part, though, did he? That's Virus's, one of his boys. He got the first breeding. But then, okay, now if you remember back then when we had the argument about the breeding, you guys still there?
Yeah. We heard.
All right. So the first breeding that we did, right? The first time I collected him, Gball said, "Oh, you ain't tested a dog. You ain't showed a dog." I said, "I can't test him if he ain't giving no semen at all." Sometimes dogs only give you a drip at first, and then the first couple pullers, you know, they're gonna give you. A lot of times it's prosthetic fluid. The semen's not, you know, it's not viable semen, right? Yeah. Well, the thing is, I called him 2 weeks later. It's been roughly 2 or 3 weeks later. I said, Gball, good news, man. He shot me 2 cc's. This is the biggest collection we got. I said, I don't know what it looks like. I said, but it looks a little bit more cloudy. I said, you know, I said everything. I sent him the video. He wouldn't know none of this if I wouldn't have showed him, Tony.
Nah, fair.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that sent him this because we had that big argument on a live. So I was like, look, dude, I'm not trying to get over on you. I told you I'd give you your credits. You got your credits anytime you want it. The dog's not ready. Okay? So he's throwing a big fit about this. The reason I get it, if you guys remember the other day, he made a post, Blue Chip story coming soon. Blue Chip's, Gball's real pushy guy, right?
Yeah.
Well, I got tired of hearing him threaten me. I owe him this money. I don't owe him no money. Fuck, you sold us a dog that might not be viable. What about our 70 or 80 grand? What about it? So we're fucked. I mean, you made JB whenever that poodle did whatever. It was an accident. They made him fucking buy the fucking dog back. Okay, Gball. Okay, what is this, like one size fits all or what? I mean, the motherfucker probably sold a dog that's not usable. He says he wants to buy it back. Bring me the 70 fucking grand, bro. You can have the dog right now. I'll meet you halfway and whip your fucking ass.
Man,
I'm just saying. I mean, if you got 70 grand, do me the favor. Do me the favor. I'll give you your 70 grand.
Yeah.
Give me the 70 grand. I'll give it to Roger. But see, Roger, now, he said I ain't took care of Roger. Roger, my homie. Really? Why should I have to pay for Gball's fuck up? Gball done bought his wife a 2003 Saturn. We done bought him the Merle dogs. We done bought him the other shit. All these dogs he got over there because he's all right. You know, he gonna take care of his homies. You know what I mean? Yeah, with the shit we bought you dumb fuck. You know what I mean? So, but that's besides the point. So we built Gball up. Gave him 80 grand. He ain't never hit a lick that big in his life. You know what I'm saying? So the problem is, we're sitting here. He's saying we're shipping boxes out. Well, it's funny. We just sent it to Bully Freak Show just to let him try it. I said, well, look, you going to do me the favor? I'm going to ship it out. It doesn't matter how it tests.
This is the semen that y'all showed on live earlier, correct?
Yeah. We sent that semen out yesterday just to show him. Okay. Now, Tony, now listen. Okay. These guys' bitches are ready. And I'm telling them I don't think it's ready, man. But if you want to try it, and you're that persistent to be one of the first ones, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I went this far. I said, I'm going to send you a vial of American Boy semen. That way you're not wasting your breeding. Yeah. Now, whichever one you choose, you can dump it out. But I'm just telling you,
the dog semen's not going to be right. He said, well, I want to try it. I want to try it. Because he said, the second breeding we did, he bred to American. He wanted to breed to American boy, and his wife wanted to breed to American boy.
Was the semen right when you sent? You know, sometimes the shit be weak, but we like, but as we know as stud owners, sometimes it'll be weak, and we know like when they get it, that shit ain't gonna be good enough to use, or it's gonna be all.
Dude, I knew it was weak. He ain't had no semen yet, bro. I ran out of fucking cups for the eye sperm, the little, you know, the little things you put your sample in.
Right.
I told him, I said, I got some coming. But I said, I'm going to send it to you. He caught me on one of the days. It's on, you know, we did it like this. I sent him the box. It was on a weekend. I said, here's your breeding. Take your shit. We get you right. Well, guess what? I get him right. And I told him everything I said. He showed the semen, wasn't ready. We never even come at Gball really about the feet, even though we can't even show off a fucking $80,000 dog, bro. You know what I mean? Roger tells you it right on the live. He says, take the dog back, bro. If you got the money, give us the money. He didn't have the money. He done bought his wife a Saturn. You see what I mean? So he bought all them dogs. We told him, here's $5,000. Come and bring the dog. We'll give you the rest of the money. Oh man, he got all these. We got receipts too, man. But we don't. It's not my thing to fucking keep receipts to try to tattle on anybody. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, this must be a new age thing. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, he turns around. Roger got all that shit. I mean, you think Roger going to get on here and try to fucking? I mean, dude, we both got plenty of money. Okay, yeah. American boy, you see the money rolling in. You know what I mean? For 2 years now, $3,000 a day, damn near $2,000, $3,000 a day for fucking 2.5 years. Yeah. I mean, we got plenty of money. I could. Roger wanted to pup off this dog, and I said, dude, it doesn't matter what you want. You can either take a dog, I can pay you back. Well, he wanted a dog, and then one day he wants blue chip back. I said, well, dude, if you want blue chip back, I'll bring you that motherfucker right back. If you don't want it, and then he's like, dude, I can't do nothing with the dog. I said, I can't do nothing with the dog. If I push him, Gball's such a fucking, you know, you can't trust the dude. You can't trust him. It's been nothing but headache. I never had a problem with this Chicago dude, the other dude, because Gball bred to my dog. Now these motherfuckers make a post about me every single fucking day because I broke up their lovers quarrel or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it is, right? You know what I mean? Like one's in love with the other one and mad the other one ain't in love with him or something. It's weird shit. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Man. I mean, he bred to my dog. He turned the corner, like you said the other day. Oh, Gball, he even said in the comments on somebody's live, I turned the corner on them guys and went a different direction, and they can't live with it. That's your problem. You got to figure that out. Hey, but man, I ain't done nothing to Chicago.
Hold on, Ryan. We got 2 paid shout outs, man. We got Lou Blood with a $4.99 donation, man. Said he gonna send us some tamales, barbecue tamales. I'm gonna send you the address. We got Red Dirt Bullies with a $9.99 donation. He said, wait, he bought her a Saturn, couldn't even get her a Toyota.
Hey man, make sure you let us know when them tamales hit the doorstep.
Nah, he already asked for the address. Don't even trip.
Hey, listen. Let me ask you, hold on, Ryan. Let me ask you something real quick. And I asked Gball this question too. What is it going to take to solve this problem? To get this
give me my money back. Take your dog. You offered the money back to Roger. Give us our money back. We don't want the dog. It's your dog. You believe in the dog. You said you want to give us the money back. Give us the money back. We've been waiting on that the whole time.
The whole play. The whole.
Yeah, we'll give you we'll give you both. Hey, we'll give you $80,000. We'll give you the bitch and the dog back. Come and get it. I'll give Roger another female. That's better.
Roger said he liked that bitch.
Hey, listen.
I don't give a fuck what Roger said. He wants to be out of the deal.
Somebody give you $80,000, bro. You ain't finna have the whole 80 in 4 months. You ain't finna have the whole 80.
Who, me?
Yeah, you ain't.
Nah, I will.
I ain't gonna have that. The same whole.
I'm just saying.
Nah,
listen what I'm trying to tell you.
No,
we'll give him the dog and the female back right now.
The same 80 that he gave you ain't finna just have that like.
Nah. But I ain't gonna lie,
no, because he bought his wife a Saturn, he bought fucking car or dogs, he bought his whole yard just because of us that I'm paying for.
But nine times out of 10, that's in the books though. But
I want to know about the breeding. Hey, listen. What I'm trying to say is, let's not get off track here. What I'm trying to say is, he said I sent boxes out. Who did I send them to? I sent them to his buddy and Like a Dog and Bully Freak Show. We've tried to set. I mean, that's what you do because, like I said, this motherfucker rushing me every day. We got to test the dog. We don't even know what semen extender this dog does the best with yet because he ain't giving the semen.
Nah, for sure.
Hey, right.
You understand? So he's crying about the lock-in. Let me ask you guys a legitimate question, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm asking you. This is what I want to ask you. What about if the dog don't perform?
All right, now let me.
So it's fuck Ron and Roger?
Nah, but let me ask you this, because that's what I was about to ask you. So don't you think that maybe you should say, fuck it, Gball? Why don't you call me, motherfucker? FaceTime me. How you know how you talk? Why don't you say, call me and all the explicitive words that you want to say, right? Get on FaceTime, pull the dog on FaceTime, put that shit on the scope, show him that
I'm going to, listen, I'm doing that for the whole game. I'm doing that for the whole game. I'm going to a specialist. Right in front of you, live.
Show him that shit don't work, and then we get to that next convo. What we doing? Where my money at? Why? I'm
going to show absolutely.
Because I feel like, let's say he say, okay, I'll give you the 80 or the dog don't work, and prove the way you get to the next step. I feel like on your end is you show him the dog is not working. Show him, you know what I mean?
We're going to do that for sure. The dog's not working. I don't have a problem with that.
Now we're on to the next step.
Okay, listen, let me ask you a question.
But hold on, Ryan. It's not your fault. It's not West Coast Guardian Line fault, and it's not Gball fault that the dog don't.
Well, Gball wasn't never been straight up forward to begin with. Remember, he always on live telling everybody who really breeding, who does this, condemning everybody for their fault. But now when we do it to Gball, he on here playing like he done everybody Mr. Right. The dude's a lying piece of shit.
Hey, let me ask you this.
Roger even said it.
Have you did anything to try to get the dog Semen to do something, like as far as, you know? Like
absolutely, we got him on with. Absolutely. I mean, what do you think, Tony? I've done more breedings than Gball will ever do, probably more than most of these people will ever do in their fucking life. I run studs every single day. Yeah. I've tried everything under the book to get this dog running. I think I'm experienced enough, probably more experienced than most of you, just to be honest.
For sure. Yeah.
So what I'm trying to tell you is, let's be honest. We bought a dog for $70,000. I got to pay my buddy back. I'm tired of cutting through the bullshit. If the dog don't work, do I get my fucking money back?
That's what you want to know.
That should be the only.
You're fucking right.
I mean, that should be the only conversation.
Yeah.
Now, if the dog work, you gotta live
if the dog don't work.
If the dog work, though, you gotta live with the feet. You gotta live with all that. If the dog work, you gotta live with all that. But if the dog don't work, I honestly do feel like that. You should.
I got
some kind of
money on the phone himself.
If not all of it, but some of
it.
Back.
It's over with.
No. You gonna give us all back, or you gonna give us some of the same value? We paid you. We want our shit back. We ain't cutting it loose because Gball. Fuck Gball.
Yeah, that'll work.
And when we're done with that, I'm still gonna whip your punk ass.
Damn.
It's done, set in stone. Me and Gball, I guarantee you, we are definitely fighting. It doesn't make a fuck if it's today, tomorrow, next month. When I see you, I'm whipping your fucking ass.
When you see
you can't get your money or your equal thing.
I don't give a fuck about that money. I already know I ain't getting my goddamn money, but I'll beat $80,000 out of that motherfucking whore. I promise you that.
Well, you make sure you do it in Texas, cousin.
And like I told him today, just to show you I'm serious, I told him name the spot. Fuck the dog show. Let's go today.
Yeah, you can draw out in Texas.
Like I said. Hey, listen what I'm trying to tell you. I told him we'll meet today. Fuck the dog show next week, next month. Let's do it today. Because I want to beat the fuck out of you. I want to see what you're really about, pussy.
All right, Brian. So bottom line is you want your money back.
Ryan don't even want his money back now. It's over with. Ryan just kind of.
I just want to whip his fucking ass.
I ain't giving you shit. Yeah. You got to get it back in blood. It's down for sure.
No, he can get his dog. He can have it all. Fuck Gball. Yeah, I'm tired of fucking with that cornball. He gets on there, runs everybody's program down every day like he done something. Just remember this, bitch. You bred to my dog and then bred back to it again. I made you, whore.
Damn.
What did you do, bitch?
Hey, that's
shut your punk ass.
Listen, Ryan, that's a strong way to go out. We gonna holler at you in a minute, Ryan.
We gotta let you go.
So appreciate you.
Man,
say.
Oh man.
Ryan's a funny cat.
Ryan's funny. He make it hard to do business.
Ryan, you still on the phone?
Nah.
Hey, but listen, so I didn't want to ask Ryan on the phone because I know how that conversation was gonna go, right? But let me ask you this. I come spend $2,500 with Tony, and I don't want to hear it's $1 million, so this why me. Fuck all of that. Yeah. I spend $2,500 with Tony on a male dog that I plan on using. He don't drop his nuts. Is Tony giving me my $2,500 back, or Tony saying, shit, that's the risk you took when you bought that puppy?
I feel well, the correct thing to do is be like, hey, even if if no money is being given back, bro, like he say.
I'm not talking about this situation. I'm really just
I'm
talking
just saying in general.
because this has happened many a times, and a lot of people say, "Well, you bought a puppy." Niggas will buy female dogs, they prolapse, they all type of extra shit. Niggas say, "Bro, you bought a puppy."
My first shit in the game, I spent 10, nigga, and that shit was done with. I called you Tony panicking. I didn't know what to do.
Man, listen,
10,000 down.
I told my man, I said it'd be another season in the game.
Hey, we back.
That's why
that general smash pack.
That's why. And I said it.
Buy a dog
maybe
from dog from X-Stack and see what happened.
You ain't getting your money back.
No,
you ain't getting the
you might not get your money back, but the thing is, bro, when you shopping, what you like to say, Tony? Control the what?
Control the narrative.
All right then. So look,
okay.
The thing is, when you spending all this money on dogs, or when you selling your dogs for all this money, bro, put a contract in there. Anything that you want. Any stipulations that you want, because you don't have to have one. You can have hey, bro, I might give him a contract and it be way different from yours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, put in there specifically.
That's one thing that's not happening.
Look, what will go wrong?
And you will not win a lawsuit without that black and white, bro.
You won't.
You're not winning that lawsuit. So when it comes to these dogs, bro,
the same way.
When it comes to us breeding these dogs, you need to start being a little more professional, bro. It's not just about making the money, bro. You gotta really conduct yourself as a businessman and stop doing business with people like they your brother.
Look, man, I tell everybody, man, I pull out that contract. I got a light contract I keep in my office desk. Every time I do a business, I discuss it with you, see if everything, all the terms agree, you agree with everything. If you do, then we got our verbal conversation.
But I do feel like with dogs with prolapse, well, you can go around females with prolapse. They still can get pregnant. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like with these males, with the shit that's going on, I feel like, man, it might be in the air, bro. People have shit to do. The money probably gone.
See me, I'm thinking of it as if I bought the dog as a puppy and it grew up and it didn't perform.
What if he?
All right.
What if he tell you how ass is?
But this is what I'm saying. If I bought a puppy and it don't produce semen, or I bought a puppy and she can't have no puppies.
Sure.
Question. That's not on the breeder to now replace my money. I ain't gonna lie. But if I buy an adult male, and that motherfucker don't produce no semen, or adult female,
give me an option at choosing another. Look, I give you this dog back, but when something come around your way, give me action at getting another male. Let me start over. Let me try to pick another dog. Now, I ain't asking for your first pick male because I didn't buy your first pick male. Now, $80K, you done bought a first pick male. But just you talking, realistically, the other folks that's buying the second and the third pick, if I buy a second pick and the motherfucker prolapse or something go on with the dog to where I can't use this dog, when your next litter come, hey, man, let me be able to choose that second pick. Once you pick your pick, let me be able to choose that second pick. It's an equal value. You feel me?
But like you said, that can't be handled as homies talking on the phone. That got to be handled on some black and white.
This can't even be because, they say that you can have a verbal contract.
You can.
Shit shouldn't even be verbal, dog.
Black and white.
I'm talking about don't even write it down on pen and paper. You type this shit up on your computer, print it off, then you have niggas sign that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, I agree with you, dog. I think this was
but 9 times out of 10,
80,000, we getting the notary and everything. I ain't gonna play with you.
Yeah, I think
80,000.
Yeah, we had to write something had to be written.
Man, what?
Yeah. Because the notary is what?
A stamp of approval that this shit is for real.
It's law binding.
It's a witness.
It's
law binding.
Yeah, that's the witness, the third party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's when you selling dollars for big money like that, bro. You gotta take all the correct.
Because what can happen will happen, and it's just part of breeding.
And you ain't say that 80.
I'm going. I need everything.
The 9s out of 10s, man. When you done spent that money, this and that, and then you're getting a dog back that don't work. You gotta get 80 back. Yeah. And you're giving the 80 back and you getting a dog that don't work.
What you gonna do?
Live on the Bully Spittin podcast.
It gotta be an equal value.
Who we got?
Hold on there for 1 second.
Yo.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get Roger on here.
So it's 4 sides today.
No, it's 3.
1, 2. 2 wins.
Gball, Ryan,
Snoop Doggy
and-
Dogg.
In the truth.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man. You know, I just see a lot of that shit. Niggas be selling dogs prolapsing. Niggas be,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Niggas spend $7,500 prolapse. You don't ever hear about the nigga doubling back, replacing it. Not saying niggas don't do it, because you do got player niggas. You know what I'm saying? That I don't give a fuck you spend $1,000 with me. I'm gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You do got player niggas, but then you got niggas where you spending $15,000, nigga, and the vagina fall out this motherfucker, and you ain't getting nothing.
Hey, Roger.
What's up?
Roger.
Yes.
You're on the Bully Spit podcast. Tell them, what do you guys want to ask him?
Man, shout out to my boy Roger. What's up, my boy?
What's up, Dougie? How you doing?
Ain't not much, man. We just trying to get some clarity between this situation. Was you know, when you made the purchase or the inquiry how the dog was ever brought to you, did you you know, what was the understanding, and kind of when did the deal go bad for you?
All right. I mean, do you want me to just say what's going on real quick?
Nah, yeah, we want you to talk about what's going on, but like we want to hear from your side when you was interested in it.
All right. Well, this is how it went down. All right. I'm just gonna break it down. I already said it 3 times today, but I'm gonna break it down on your show.
Yeah.
So I was looking for a nice bitch. I get at Ryan. Ryan ain't got nothing, right? He tells me there's a really nice bitch. One of his homies got one.
Yeah.
Okay. So he directed me to Gball.
Yeah.
I called him. He wanted 15 racks on the bitch. That's the girl I have right now, American Pie.
Are you satisfied with her?
She's beautiful.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Cool. So let me just break it all down.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Keep going.
He tells me 15 G's for her. So I was like, all right. And then we get off the phone. So I'm like, thinking, Ryan's like, bro, he's got a really nice male over there. I go, does he? He goes, bro, one of the nicest American boy kids. He goes, you get him. He goes, you get him. I'll even go half with you on him later on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, all right, well, let's call him. He goes, well, he was offered 60. So I was like, all right, well, let me offer him 70. Mind you, bro, that's the biggest fucking purchase I've done on a bully. I've done big purchases on Frenchies. That's the biggest purchase I've ever done on a bully, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you.
All
Okay?
off the best of my word, bro. I pointed my buddy to put $100,000 in the dude's pocket. He ended up getting both of them for 80 bands, right?
Okay, cool.
Now, who's going to turn you on?
Hold on, Ryan. Let him tell his story,
I'm gonna
Ryan.
be quiet. Go ahead.
Cool. Let me talk. Thank you. All right, cool. So whatever, right? That's what he wanted. Cool. We'll get back on the phone with Ryan and him, right? Because I'm having Ryan, this dude knows Ryan very well. So I'm having Ryan go ahead and just, seal the deal and shit like that, right? Cool. We start talking. The original deal was I give him $5,000 because I don't know him. Right? I give him $5,000. He brings the dogs down here. I pay him the rest in cash. Right? Cool. He even agreed on it. He goes, yeah, I'll do $5,000. I was like, all right, cool. The next day and the day after that, he starts saying, well, I don't know if I can fly with all that money and shit like that. I was like, all right. Well, I want to know if you could just pay me off on them or pay me as much as you can pay me. Mm-hmm. So
up front before he brings the dogs.
Yeah, I was like, all right, cool. Ryan's this fool cool? Ryan's like, yeah. I was like, all right. So I start, but listen to me. When he's showing me the puppy and he's walking, he never went up to his leg. I mean, bro, you tell people, or even when I first talked to him and he heard that he was getting $70,000. You don't think a good person would just call back Ryan real quick and be like, hey, Ryan, just letting you know, bro, this fucking dog's got fucking extra toes. I mean, not extra toe, extra nails going on top of the other nails.
Okay.
And that's the front feet and the back feet.
Pad on the back feet, on top of the back feet.
So just to get clarity, so it just he didn't inform you on the purchase
No.
that the dog
No.
had the form on the foot.
No. And I've talked to him for a whole month till I paid him off, bro.
Okay.
It wasn't like I paid him off. It took me about a month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't want to, get radared and shit like that. So the whole time we would talk about kennels, we would talk about this person or that person, and just chopped it up with them, bro. The whole time you couldn't tell me. I talked to you for a full month, so I paid you off.
Yeah.
Even when he took him to the vet check, he couldn't be like, oh, hey, man, the vet fucking saw all those nails coming out of him. Come on, bro, that's not right.
Okay, so when you get to the airport, now what? When he brings the dog to the airport.
So I'm already paid him off on the girl, taken care of, on the boy, $1,000 left I owed him, right?
Yeah.
So I paid him so far $69 on the boy, the whole $10 on the girl. He gave me the girl for $10 because I was buying him, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Get to the airport. I pick him up. I'm fucking happy, doggy, right? All of his posts going up. Roger and fucking Ryan got the baddest dog. It was posted on your fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I go pick him up. He puts the crate in the back of my Honda Element. I go like right there. I live right by the right by the port. You know what I mean? Like over here in San Diego, that's how it is. And I'll pull up there. You know what I mean? So we're waiting for Ryan to get here, right? Ryan's coming down because me and Ryan we're planning to take him to Joe's yard and to take him to Bully Camp. Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we're just like, fuck yeah, bro. We're going to show this bad motherfucker off. I'm excited. I open the back of my Element. He takes them both out. Bro, I see the feet. I go, what's this? He goes, what do you mean? I go, what's this? I go, what is this, bro? He goes, what do you mean, what's this? That's exotic. What?
Telling her.
What? Exotic? Motherfucker, this feels like Wolverine. How is that exotic?
Look,
Tell Roger
bro.
of all people.
Man, look.
Dude, come on, man. Come on. I mean, bro, he was on the phone earlier and I told him this. That's fucked up, dog.
Yeah.
Bro, already gave him all the money. I owed him $1,000 left. I never fucking gave it to him.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. I even saw right there, I start telling, I don't know the guy like that. You know, talk to him on the phone. I start telling, I go, bro, I can't do anything with this dog.
Yeah.
I go, I can't even take him to show. No, man, this dog is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with him. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Plus, he was a swimmer. So this fool wasn't even walking when he was a pup. He was a swimmer.
Yeah.
He couldn't even walk on his back legs. That's why I told Ryan to take him home with him. I was like, bro, I can't even put him in the cage.
My question for you though, Roger, is why did you leave the airport with that dog if you didn't like that dog?
Bro, he wouldn't. Okay, give it back to him and get jacked for all my money in the puppy? What would I do? Explain it. What would you do?
I'm thinking you can leave the dog with him and take it into legal matters and take it to court and get your money back.
Why we keep the dog ourselves for civil matters? What do you mean?
Say it again.
What if he says the dog died? Come on, man. You ain't thinking straight, bro.
You said, what if he thinks the dog died? You have the dog, Ryan.
No, what if he said the dog died or something? We took the dog because we was arguing.
I mean, bro, how many people go to civil courts and nothing comes out? Bro, how am I even going to prove that shit to the government?
But my other question for you is, you spent all that money and you didn't pay a cheap flight to go see the dog, though, Roger? You've been breeding dogs for a long time, bro.
I didn't. Solo. I've watched you do that this whole fucking time, bro.
No.
It ain't no issue. But if you spend $80,000, Ryan, if you spend $80,000, it makes sense to go see the dog. What are you talking about?
Can do that, man. You might not do that, but we did.
I mean, look, videos.
$80,000. He showed.
Okay, but listen.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
He FaceTime. Okay, so let me talk. Let me talk, please. Can I talk?
Yeah, you got it.
Thank you. All right, Cool. So when he was FaceTiming me, okay, why didn't he walk up to the back leg? I was satisfied with everything I fucking saw, dog.
Yeah.
Okay, even though he still has those nails coming out of his front feet, but he didn't go up to them. He would always take it back, always back. He knew how to fucking do it.
Mm-hmm.
He knew. Okay.
Right, question.
So if you,
I got a question.
Let him talk.
Sure. No, it's cool. I mean, I'm answering. Go for it.
Yeah, question. So outside of outside the pause, besides the pause, is everything else on the dog checking out, or is it just the pause that's the issue?
The pause was the issue, but I know Ryan took him in at one time, I guess when he had a cold and he had a heart murmur, the vet told him.
Yeah, shit.
And then that's when Ryan came back and he goes, bro, this dude's got a heart murmur. Because Ryan was supposed to pay me for the dog because Ryan was just like, fuck it, bro. Yeah. I'll just fucking pay you for him.
Did y'all y'all get that on paper? Any receipts on it?
I got all that on paper, but this is what happened.
Hey, it's done.
You know, some dogs are born with a valve that don't close in their heart.
Yeah.
Well, it just kept pumping, so when he heard it, it sounded like it, what he would thought. But then when I took him back later on, I got the video and proof of that too. The vet says I can't. You can see him searching for it on the video. He has no heart murmur. I said, can you call Dr. Leonard in here and get a second opinion? I got that all on video, and I'm going to take him back to the vet. We're going to get the semen checked out. We're going to get all that took over. Yeah. You know what I mean? I done told Roger. Roger been one of my best friends in this whole game and in the world for fucking 20 years or better. Okay?
Nah, for sure.
So what I'm trying to tell you is I'm going to take care of Roger, whatever.
Yeah,
but we're setting. Now listen. But it's sad that we get on here and we have to sit here and be run through the ringer.
No, look, Ryan, we doing the same thing we'll do to any guest. We not picking sides by no means. You feel me?
Well, I mean, it doesn't even matter. I'm going to take care of it.
Yeah,
okay?
for sure.
I'm going to take the fucking loss. But it's just crazy that people would turn around. Why would you not tell us up front the dog had the fucking problem?
Yeah.
I mean, bro, and that's
to repeat the breeding. Yeah. And then he's on the live trying to sell the bitch last night. And I'm like, this dude, he's a but then every time he turned around, he started to fight with us, hassling us, blue chip story coming out. I said, you know what? You ain't got to tell him. I'm going to tell him for you.
Yeah, for sure. Well, see.
I'm tired of being.
I mean, you saw how he recorded Ryan and him. I don't know what fucking page that was, where Ryan just going off on him. You know what I mean? He always makes Ryan like the bad guy motherfucker. First thing, the fucking dog doesn't have semen, or Ryan would have sent the motherfucking semen. Dumbass. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Secondly, your dumbass told a deformed fucking mutt. You stupid fuck. Why did you fucking sell the dog? You keep that dog, you hide him over there, and you just do pictures of only his front. Motherfucker. You don't sell him to someone, especially someone that's known.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Roger. Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
With Ryan being your best friend and you trusting Ryan to quarterback this play, did you in any time feel a certain type of way as far as him letting that money go with the bullshit? You know what I'm saying? With all the bullshit that you recognized at the end of the story?
Like, what do you mean letting that money go?
Like as far as, because like earlier what you were saying was you really like, you know, that's Ryan boy. You know what I'm saying? So you kinda let Ryan quarterback the play. You know what I'm saying? You read me?
No, I took the dog home because I lived
the thing is, so after I meet up with him, okay, I already told him I didn't want the dog. He's sitting here, there's nothing wrong with him. Right? So I'm just like, okay, there's no point of me boxing this fool or doing anything stupid because it's already done. Right? Yeah. There was no way. It was already done. The fool wasn't going to give me back my money, bro. I mean, I'm being honest. He was already getting all like loud and shit when I told him, I go,
he bought a Saturn or some shit.
So what happened? I go park around the corner. I dropped him off and I text Ryan, bro. And I go back and text. I was like, bro, this dog is fucked up. Ryan's like, what? I go, he's fucked up, dog. He's got nails growing all over the fucking place.
Man,
okay.
Crazy.
So Ryan didn't fucking know about this, which Gball earlier he goes, Ryan knew, dog. Come on, bro. That's why we're gonna go take him and go show him off. We're gonna go show off fucking Wolverine to people or what? Like, come on, Wolverine. You know, we're gonna go show off Wolverine,
hey, man,
and the motherfucker was a swimmer. He couldn't even walk.
You guys about beat JB to death over a poodle accidentally fucking a dog, and they held him to the highest course, right?
Yeah, man. Like, hey, look,
$70,000 dog that's probably not viable, and everybody says it's okay.
Nah, we ain't saying it's okay. Like I say, man.
Nah, I'm just saying it looks a little political.
Nah, not at all.
Crazy.
Not at all. Not at all. I promise you it ain't.
Ain't no picking sides.
We
heard.
I mean, bro, what's done is done.
Yeah.
What's done is done. I told Ryan to take him home that night. Ryan had to leave the next day. I go, take him home. I can't even put him in the cage. He was a swimmer.
Well, the main reason I wanted to take him home,
he couldn't walk on his back leg.
The benefit of the doubt, because he only lives 4 hours away from me. When I check the dog out, I let Gball know. I let Daydream know. You can get Daydream in here. He told you. I told him everything. He said, I'll get a court to testify with you. The man's been transparent as fuck. Yeah. Now, you know Daydream would eat my ass up.
Yeah.
You know, he don't give a fuck.
Ryan was even talking about me suing him, bro, but what the fuck is that going to get?
Lawyers and everything. I said, we're probably going to have to sue this guy, bro.
Like, bro, how the guy don't have the money, doggy? What, fucking put a lien on his house?
You're supposed to keep the money until we get
That's usually how it goes. That's my real estate. You hear me? Yeah, but
okay, but I don't know what to do.
But nah, you like I say, man. I think, man, the biggest thing, bro. Like,
one question.
We just gotta wish both of the parties best of luck, man.
Both parties best of luck.
Hey, when you sell a dog, Tony, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to give the other party time to check the dog out.
Yeah, you got 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
He spent the money before he even had the car and shit before the time we got the dog.
Shit,
and when Ryan told me that, I was super pissed, bro.
That
money for it. Yeah.
I know,
Hey,
bro. I know. But bro,
I did it before too, Roger. I did it before too, Roger.
Okay, let's just say Danny from Golden Line, or let's just say anyone, bro. They would say, hey, dog, there's something wrong with the dog, doggy. If you want to buy him, he's got extra toes, you can still buy him. You just say that. Like, let's say anyone that's buying the dog.
Or it would have been more of a player deal. You'd be like, hey, bro, we got this going on. Look, this is what I'm going to do.
You know, I'll guarantee you $5,000, dog.
Hey, Roger, Ryan.
Tell him to buy the fucking dog back.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. Hey, Roger, Ryan, man, we definitely appreciate y'all tapping in, fucking with us, man. But we coming to an end on our time. We would love to sit on this motherfucker and pop it with y'all. But yeah, we coming to an end, man. Anything y'all want to say before y'all get up out of here, man?
Yeah, I said fuck cornball.
All right, Roger. Hey, man, we got 2 donations, man. Sherrod Whitley with a $10 donation. They said nothing. Pray Hustle Shine Exotics with a $4.99 donation. Said shout out to the community. Future is now working. Tap in. PHS_exotics New York and Atlanta stand up. Pretty Hustle Shine. Red Dirt just sent another $19.99. Red Dirt Bullies tapping in with the hardest, smallest mini fluffy EB in the game, man. Yeah. It's been a great one. We fucking with y'all. You got something y'all want to say?
Yeah, man, we out of here, man. It's Bushman Podcast, you know.
Let's go, Artie.
Dog on the beat, bully. I'm a bully, spitter literally. My passenger seat got a bully on. Got a top dollar bitch. Shit 30, and she rich. If you ain't top off, you a bitch. We bout our ends cut and split. I really cut ends when I split. Barber in the act, I keep a clip. Limbo, this is not a rental. I got hella bitches, need a kennel. I got hella bitches trying to breed. Big dog, nigga need a leash. Doggy style, I'm a dog out. Single, never been in a dog house. I'm a big dog, pet me gently. We'll fry your bitch, he Frenchy. Got your bitch in heat, I'm a stud. Your little bitch is weak, look like pud. Spin the lever, and run your bud. Golden retriever, no air bud. Pockets look like big X, but these clippers don't leave no